Hello, I'm Nadia Eftedal, and I'll be speaking to you now about efficient movement, part 2. Back in part 1, I spoke to you about the skeleton, and we had the nice freedom within the joints. Now, the danger when we are feeling such great relaxation is that we can become a little bit disorganized in how we move, but we're moving freely and without too much muscular tension, because remember, the muscles distort the alignment of the body. So what we're going to do now is carry on with the topic of centering. So here I have the human body, right? And the human body is made up of two major sections. We have the upper section, which is comprised of the head, neck, shoulders, rib cage, arms and hands. And the center of this upper torso is essentially at my sternum. So we call this the upper center. I have my lower body made up of my pelvis, legs, knees, feet, and ankles, as well as the lower portion of my spine. So I have the lower center, which is located basically between the belly button and the pubic bone. Another word could be your center of gravity. Now, as we are dancing, our aim is to always keep these two centers moving together. And to illustrate this, I'm going to have a small teaching device here, a stick. So, as I'm standing on my foot, and I'm going to commence to move, like I did in section 1, I can feel the subtle shift of my weight through the foot. I hold my feet on the ground even though I start to move my two centers. And should I begin to move forward, please notice that the body will start to move and the feet will move at a different rate of speed. I don't move everything all at the same time. Okay, I hope you can see that there is a very slight leaning of the body weight, and then the foot catches the moving body, especially when we're dancing a checked forward walk. Bum, bum. So, as I was moving forward and backward, I wanted you to see that these two centers, if I hold the stick here, I can feel them, and however, by putting the stick out in front of me, it gives me a tangible way to feel the movement of the two centers, even though my feet are still pressing against the floor. Now, there are some figures in all of the dances where we actually keep the center still, even though we might have to dance a hip action, such as a cucaracha, or even if I was dancing any figure that moves in a sideways direction. The center line remains very still as the legs and feet do the work. The next thing I'd like to show you is how to keep the two centers aligned during rotation. If I was dancing a spot turn or a walk around turn, I would start to move the centers where I want to go and then have my foot catch up. I keep the two centers in motion, bringing them onto the foot. The two centers are moving. I'll do that again. This is my preparation step. The two centers keep moving, and then my foot catches the moving body. The two centers keep moving. The foot catches the moving body. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you will find a nice stick to help you keep that visual sensation of the two centers.